Good afternoon, Mr. Lisa, assistant principals, teachers, parents, the entire IS61 community, and my fellow students in the special class of 2020. I welcome you all to this very unique graduation ceremony, the first ever virtual graduation. I am Ashley Guaman of Class 8P1. It's an honor to be named this year's Salutatorian, and I feel truly humbled by it. Today, I want to share with you my happiness with all of my classmates as we prepare to embark on a new chapter in our lives. I do not speak for myself alone, but I speak for and on behalf of all of my classmates. Together, we all work to be where we are today. It feels just like yesterday that we were tiny little 6th graders entering middle school, feeling both scared and happy, not knowing what the next 3 years would bring. You will all agree with me that the past 3 years have brought a lot unfolding into the most unexpected, with the whole world grounded by the novel coronavirus. The situation has thrown the class of 2020 into the annals of history, not only United States history, but world history. Forever, we will be known as the class that embraced uncharted territory, the class that transitioned to and graduated as remote learners, the quarantine class, the virtual graduation class, the class that did what no other had ever done. We, the class of 2020, have become a metaphor for resilience. The pandemic robbed us of our coming of age and initiation ceremonies to high school, the prom, the senior trips, and all the perks that IS61 traditionally gave the graduating class. Despite all these, we look back with appreciation at the great time we had at IS61, the privilege of this virtual graduation ceremony. We did it! We survived middle school. It's crazy to think that time flies, and that just in a matter of months we'll be starting high school. We aren't those silly little elementary kids we were 3 years ago, but now we are young, mature teenagers. Meanwhile, we couldn't claim to be graduating today solely as a result of our hard work and persistence. We must acknowledge those who helped us attain this milestone. Our gratitude goes to our parents for the sacrifices they made and continue making for us. Being a student in IS61, I have come to meet many people, and some of my closest friends. I have been able to build lifetime relationships with all of my classmates. As we graduate today, we look back and celebrate all that IS61 has taught us. The leadership skills we've acquired, the tests we've excelled in, the essays we've learned to write across all subject areas. Right now, we might not have a traditional graduation or prom or a senior trip, but we should feel honored and proud that we are a special class, a class that did what no other had ever done. As the class of 2020, we will forever be proud to say that we lived through a world pandemic and we survived it. Today, I have the honor of receiving an award that never in a million years I thought I would receive, the Salutatorian for the IS61 class of 2020. I'd like to thank my parents for always being there for me and telling me to keep going even when things didn't go the way we expect. I'd also like to thank all my teachers throughout these years because without them, I wouldn't have been able to achieve this. A huge thank you to my closest friends, Kayla, Ellen, Diana, Rosie, and Myra. You guys have always been there for me and my highs and lows, and I hope we'll remain lifelong friends. Finally, I'd like to say a huge thank you to our principal, Mr. Lisa, to our assistant principals in Princeton, Ms. Mercado Walter and Mr. Roges, to Ms. Gladstone, Mr. Espinal, who daily saw to our well-being, and to all the teachers, assistant principals, and staff at IS61. Without you, we wouldn't be who we are today. To all my classmates, you've given me the best memories I can take on to high school, and I hope I gave the same to you. Our journey is only beginning as we start a new chapter that will define us. We have shown the world that we are resilient, that we can beat the odds. As we graduate today, we see that all the hard work and excellence we've done has paid off, and that we are now going to face more bigger and challenging things. Let's forever remember what IS61 has taught us. Let's go and be the generation that brings an end to all the injustices that are facing today in our world. Let's go and impact the world. Congratulations, class of 2020.